welcome back to Cooking with Jay Jenkins. Now, today we cooking fried catfish. In Louisiana, any fish and or Twinkie and or banana, and we fry. In the
How
South,
original.
okay, we're not Pringles. We don't got multiple flavors. I get there's an original Pringle flavor. The rest of garbage, throw them in the trash. We only care about the original. All right, so
What did Pringles do to y'all?
have you ever been eating Pringles and like the chips at the bottom of the can? Have you ever done that?
Yeah.
Then you know my pain. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna fry this fish. Now, let me spit up the ingredients I got. Let's do it right now. Now, if you are only cooking for a couple people, cut these ingredients in half, like a karate chop ninjas. Cut
What
them
is
in
this,
half.
like a 80s movie?
I wish it was an 80s movie. You know why? Because you'd have been eaten by the shark by now. Because you're nothing but annoying.
I don't know that reference.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
You're making me throw up in my mouth. So, here's what I'm thinking. 21 means you were born in 2000. That blows my mind. So, here's what I'm thinking. We're going to get, if you're making a small amount of fish, cut the ingredients down to what you think is proper. I'm doing a bunch of fish for a bunch of people. I spread my cooking around, you know, and that's how I get it around. All right, let's get into the ingredients. All right, now let's jump into our ingredients. Boop, boop, a doo. Let me show the ingredients to you. Let's do it right now. We got 4 cups of cornmeal. All right, 2 cups of flour, 2 cups of breadcrumbs. That's gonna make it crunchy. 1 tablespoon of Louisiana crawfish seasoning. If you don't have this seasoning where you live, that's all right. Skip this step.
What if you're from Mississippi?
Well, you could probably buy Louisiana crawfish seasoning in Mississippi. 2 tablespoons of garlic. 2 tablespoons of garlic powder. 2 tablespoons of cayenne. We got 2 tablespoons of
Tajin.
tajin. I can't say. How do you say it?
Tajin.
This right here. We got 2 tablespoons of that. 1 tablespoon of black pepper. 1 tablespoon of kosher salt. That's gonna do it for our dry batter. Let's get into our wet batter. Now, a wet batter is gonna consist of 4 eggs, 4 cups of whipping cream, 1/2 tablespoon of cayenne.
What's a half of a half?
Huh?
You said in like, it was supposed to be like a half.
Oh, let me do the math. 5. Oh, I know the answer. It equals, shut the hell up! That's what it equals. Stop antagonizing me. Now, we're gonna get on to the cooking process. Let's do it right now. Now that we're in the cooking process, let's do it. We gotta heat our grease up. Now, remember to put
Can
your
you
grease...
think of any original things to say?
I can think of original things to say, like you're fired, you don't have no more money, you're unemployed, your shoes smell like Tic Tacs that have been left in the sun for 24 hours, your butt smells like a bunch of termination. That's all I can think of off the top of my head. Ingredients. Ingredients 1. You ain't got no job. I gotta focus. So we're gonna turn our grease on.
That was bad.
One more time. We're gonna turn our grease on high. Now I'm using my trusty cast iron grill. Skillet. Using my trusty cast iron skillet. We're gonna heat our grease up on high. And I'm gonna show you a little trick that I showed you in another video, but just in case you knew, I'm gonna show you the trick again. Put your grease on high. We're gonna see you in a minute. We're gonna wait for this to heat up. Now, all right. So while we're waiting for our grease to heat up, we're gonna go ahead and get our mixtures ready. So I'm gonna add my seasonings to my mixture over here.
Oh, that's gross.
What do you mean gross?
You're like mixing the raw ingredients.
Huh? The only raw ingredients was your application that you lied and said you worked at like MIT or something. And you didn't the whole time. That's why I'm suspect of your abilities. All right, so anyway.
Why'd you hire me?
Because no one else applied. So I'm gonna mix this up. And then we're gonna go fish, wet, dry, grease. Why don't you come down here while we start getting it ready? Come on down here,
I don't want to come down.
I don't. Come on down here. All right. So, now that you're down here in the cooking camp, we're gonna mix up our ingredients. Now, make sure you wash your hands thoroughly. Use soap, water.
I saw you took my advice about cutting your nails.
I did, thank you.
Looking real fabulous.
Oh yeah, well I don't know about fabulous. The only advice that I've ever taken from you is, remember that time you said, oh, I didn't know what you said then either. That's why I took your advice.
That was a bad impersonation.
It was a good impersonation. All right, so now that we mixed our batter up, look at that. Look at that fish fry batter. Fish fry batter, baby. Oh, yeah.
Getting in your feelings again.
Oh, Lord almighty, you never had no fun. Now this is our spices and our seasonings and our cornmeal and our flour and our breadcrumbs. Now, our grease isn't quite ready yet, so we're gonna wait for our grease to be ready. Why don't we stick this on our grease? No. We'll be right back. All right, now an old Southern trick. You up north, you down south, anybody that doesn't know this trick, this is an old Southern trick. Say you want to know if your grease is ready, you ain't got a thermometer.
How old?
Pretty old. All right, you see your wooden spoon? Get a wooden spoon. It's gotta be a wooden spoon. Stick it in your grease. Now, you see them bubbles? You see them? That means your grease is about 350. Means it's ready for your cooking. So now that we know our grease is ready, let's go ahead and fry our fish. Let's do it. All right, let's add to our grease. Let's do it. Speed time there, Eugene. Use your superpower.
I don't have superpowers.
You did it last time. We're gonna add 2 fish at a time.
Why does it sound like your stomach after you eat chili powder?
Because, it makes sense to sound like my stomach after you do chili powder. It's like my stomach every time I gotta listen to you talk. All right, so we're gonna let this cook. We're gonna keep it on camera. Let's do it together. We'll be right back. Put it in fast motion, what you doing? So, when you know it's done, it don't take long. We're gonna bump it. See it float? Watch it float. You see that?
No.
Well, look harder. When you see your fish floating, that's how you know it's ready to be eaten. Give me the pan. Look at that. That only was in there a couple minutes. So we're gonna cook the rest of our fish.
More like 7 hours.
Shut your damn mouth, okay? So we're gonna cook the rest of our fish and we're gonna be right back. Let's do it together. Now you're eating Tarver's fried fish. I hope y'all liked it, and I hope y'all liked the video.
I really didn't.
Cool. Now, if y'all like the recipe, let me know. If y'all have some questions, comment down below. The recipe will be in the description. That's cooking the Louisiana way. Let me sign you off. Check out my other videos. We polished this one pretty good. Thank you, Mr. Miyagi. But that'll be nice. I want to thank my animator, and Drew. And Drew, why don't you say something to him?
Well, hey man, I appreciate the like guest animation stuff. I appreciate it very much so. Thank y'all for watching, and whenever y'all can, just check out my my channel. And Drew, I do a little bit of like comedy stuff, a bunch of animations. Also check me out on TikTok and Facebook. Thank y'all again for watching, and thank you, Tara Jenkins.
All right, now that's cooking the Louisiana way. We'll see y'all next time. Y'all recommend a menu, ingredients down below. I'll see y'all in the comments. Let's go.